Hi friends, today let us discuss about the family system. This topic is very important from the examination point of view. This is very important for civil services, mains examination, and also TSPSC and APPSC Group 1 and Group 2 examinations. Keeping the requirement of the civil services Group 1 and Group 2 examinations in view, the important points have been discussed here. So now let us start discussion on the family system. So in this topic, the definition of the family, characteristics of family, functions of family, types of family. So all these aspects are discussed in detail from sociological point of view. So to begin with, the family is the most important primary group in society. In fact, family is considered as a primary group. It is the simplest and the most elementary form of society. It is the most basic of all social groupings. It is the first and the most immediate social environment to which a child is exposed. It is an outstanding primary group because it is in the family that the child develops its basic attitudes. The family as an institution is universal. Family as a social institution is considered as a universal social institution. That means family as a social institution exists in almost all societies, whether they are modern society or primitive society or industrial society. In all societies, family as a social institution exists. It is the most permanent and the most pervasive of all social institutions. All societies, both large and small, primitive and civilized, ancient and modern, have some form of family or the other. Then, with regard to the future, as the mind can imagine, the family will continue to be a central and indeed a nuclear component of society. That means family system is not a social phenomena that is related to the present society, but even in future, societies cannot continues to exist without having the social institutions like family and marriage system. So that is the importance of family. Then coming to the definition of family. So now let us discuss that how the family as an institution has been defined by the sociologists. The word family has been taken over from Latin word called famulus. The word family has been taken over from Latin word called famulus, which means a servant. In Roman law, the word denoted a group of producers and slaves and other servants, as well as members connected by common descent or marriage. So, thus, originally, family consisted of a man and woman with a child or children and servants. The meaning of family can be explained better by these following definitions. So, here, from sociological point of view, we can say that family as a term has originated from a Latin word called famulus. Then the family system was existing even during ancient period also. Now let us see how the family as an institution has been uh, defined by the sociologists. And here I try to discuss certain important definitions given by the sociologists, like uh, M.F. Nimkoff. Nimkoff says that family is a more or less durable association of husband and wife with or without child, or of a man or woman alone with children. So, if you look at this definition, according to Nimkoff, family constitute of husband, wife, with or without children, and sometimes a man or woman alone with children. Generally, in modern sense, we call it as single parent families. That means father with children or mother with children. So, according to Nimkov, family is a more or less durable association. That means family as an institution is long lasting. It is not just a temporary association of the man and woman. Then another definition given by Burgess and Locke. According to Burgess and Locke, family is a group of persons united by ties of marriage, blood, or adoption, constituting a single household, interacting and intercommunicating with each other in their respective social roles of husband and wife, father and mother, son and daughter, brother and sister, creating a common culture. So, in this definition, we can uh, carefully observe that family is a group of persons united by ties of marriage, blood, or adoption. That means family constitute of the wife and husband through marriage. Then, apart from that, family also constitute of the children. So, the relationship between parents and children, it is called blood relationship. So, therefore, on the basis of this discussion, we can say that family is a social group which constitute of the persons with affinal and the consanguineous relationship. That means the wife and husband in a family system have an affinal relationship. Affinal relationship is through marriage. Then consanguineous relationship is through blood relationship. So the relationship between parents and children is blood relationship. The relationship between the brothers and brothers, and sisters, that is also a consanguineous relationship. So, therefore, family as a social unit constitute of the affinal kins as well as consanguineous kins. Then Eliot and Merrill, these sociologists have defined family is the biological social unit composed of husband, wife, and children. This is a very simple definition. It is called biological social unit. Means the relationship between wife and husband is a biological relationship through marriage, and it also composed of husband, wife, and children. Then McIver has defined family as a group defined by sex relationship, sufficiently precise and enduring to provide for the procreation and upbringing of children. So, this definition actually focuses on the functions of family. That means family as a group perform certain functions. Like he defined that family is a group defined by sex relationship. That means the biological relationship through uh, the biological relationship between wife and husband is established through marriage. So the biological function is one of the function of the family, and it is enduring. That means the social relationship in a family system are long lasting, and it provides for procreation of children and upbringing of children. These are the two functions of family system. Now let us discuss the distinctive features of the family. So from sociological point of view, what are the distinctive features of the family system that we need to examine? The family is an organization par excellence. Of all the social organizations, large or small, family is the greatest sociological significance. It occupies the central position in our social structure. The family, unlike other institutions, enjoys a unique position in society. Its distinctive features may be noted here like this. The important features of the family system are: number one, universality. This is one of the important feature of the family system. After having made an analysis of more than 250 societies, GP Murdoch concludes that family is universal. So GP Murdoch, by studying 250 societies in the world, has come to a conclusion that family as a social institution is universal. That means it exists in every society in the world. So there is no human society in which some form of the family does not appear, nor has there ever been such a society. Then, according to Bronislaw Malinowski, Malinowski uh, is a popular anthropologist, and according to Malinowski, the typical family is a group consisting of mother, father, and their progeny, is found in all communities: savage, barbarians, and civilized. The irresistible sex need, the urge for reproduction, and the common economic needs have contributed to this universality. This point is again very important. First thing, the family as a social institution exists in all societies like savage, barbarian, and civilized. Then the irresistible sex need, this is a biological need of an individual. Then the urge for reproduction, that means to procreate the children, and the common economic needs. So these three are very important reasons for the development and sustenance of the family system in almost all societies in the world. Then the second important feature of family is emotional basis. The family is grounded in emotions and sentiments. It is based on our impulses of mating, procreation, maternal devotion, fraternal love, and parental care. It is built upon sentiments of love, affection, sympathy, cooperation, and friendship. So these are the fundamental features of the family system. Family means not just a group of individuals living together, but they have interrelationship which constitute of this love, affection, sympathy, and cooperation. Then third characteristic is limited size. The family is smaller in size. As a primary group, its size is necessarily limited. It seems to be the smallest social unit. The biological conditions have also contributed to its small size. Generally, a family could be a nuclear family or joint family or extended family. But all these types of families have its own limitation. Family sometimes constitute of wife and husband, sometimes with or without children. Sometimes families can be joint families where the number of uh, persons in the family may be more, but still it has its own limitation. That's why the size of the family is generally small. Then formative influence. That means the family is the earliest social environment which surrounds, trains, educates the child. That means the child is socialized to begin with only in family environment. The personality of a child is molded through socialization in the family environment. So, therefore, it is the family which shapes the personality and molds the character of its members. It emotionally conditions the child. It is the nursery of human nature and breeding ground of our mores and the nurse of our loyalties. That means family as a social institution socialize an individual with regard to the values, norms, traditions, customs, morals, and ethics of the society. So that means it is the family system which transform a biological being as a social and cultural being. Then another feature is the nuclear position in the family structure. The family is the nucleus of all other social organizations. The whole social structure is built of family units. It influences the whole life of a society. Generally, every society constitute of different social institutions apart from family and marriage. Uh, there we can observe the social institutions like economic system, political system, religious system, education system, recreation system. All these systems are built around the family system. So therefore, family occupy the central place among all these social institutions. Then another feature is responsibility of the members. Family means not just a group of individuals. The member of the family has certain responsibilities, duties, and obligations. The smooth running of family depends on how best the members discharge their responsibilities in coordination with the other individuals of the family. As MacIver, a prominent sociologist, as MacIver has stated, in times of crisis, men may work and fight and die for their country, but they toil for their families all their lives. So this is very important. That means every individual, they toil for their families all their lives. So that means every individual work for the uh, sustenance of the family, effective functioning of the family. Why? Because it is the responsibility of the family to fulfill the basic needs of every individual. Then social regulation is another important uh, characteristic of family. The family is peculiarly guarded both by social taboos and by legal regulations. And this is very important point. Why? Because family as a social institution is also considered as a regulatory agency. Every society constitute of certain values and norms and morals, and they are inculcated in the minds of the members of the family, and so that the family system imposes certain social taboos. Social taboo means prohibitions, what to do, what not to do. Then legal regulations. So that means through these regulatory systems, family try to uh, regulate and control the behavior of an individual. The society takes precaution to safeguard this organization from any possible breakdown by divorce, desertion, or separation. That means in any given society, there is every possibility of breakdown of the family system, but every society take all precautions that the family system should continue intact, because family is considered as one of the most important agency to regulate the human behavior. But in spite of that, there is every possibility of breakdown of family system through divorce, desertion, or separation. Then another one, permanent and temporary nature of family. There is an argument that whether family system is a permanent institution or a temporary institution. But according to the sociologists, family is a relatively permanent institution. Why? Because family is neither permanent nor temporary. Normally, it continues to exist even though there is a scope for the breakdown of the family system. So the family as an institution is permanent, and as I told you, it is relatively permanent since it is based on the organic and emotional nature of man. It continues to exist. But family as an association may be temporary in character. These characteristics indeed reveal the sociological significance of the family. And as I told you, if there is any incompatibility between the wife and husband, there is a possibility for legal separation of wife and husband. Especially in modern society, the legal systems have permitted for the separation of the married couple. So that results into the disintegration of the family system. And nowadays, uh, due to the impact of modern education, industrialization, urbanization, the joint families have been disintegrated. But however, we can say that family as an institution is relatively permanent, though there is a scope for the breakdown of family system.